Episode 15 of Finding Gean. 2 days missing. Paul paced the pavement outside the station, his breath hitching in the cold air as his mind spiraled. The thoughts were coming too fast now, colliding with one another in a restless blob. Could Ellen really be connected to Gean's disappearance? He whispered, the question feeling heavy and wrong as it left his lips. It lingered in his mind as he got into his car and drove home, his grip tightening on the steering wheel. His thoughts drifted back to the times he and Ellen had separated. Or was she back for revenge? He remembered how casually he had ended things, telling her he needed to return to college and focus on his studies. Ellen hadn't argued, she only nodded, as if she had expected him to disappear once his 3-month internship ended. They hadn't seen each other since. It can't be Ellen. She's a nice girl, Paul muttered, though uncertainty lingered in his voice. Suddenly, he pulled over and parked, frustration burning through him. He reached for his phone and dialed his friend Erin, the guy he had met at the same company during his 3-month internship. They had clicked quickly, and even after Paul returned to college, they stayed in touch. Erin picked up almost immediately. To what do I owe this pleasure? Erin choked lightly. Paul didn't respond with humor. Instead, he cleared his throat. After a brief exchange of pleasantries, which Paul handled coldly, Erin quickly noticed something was off. Is everything okay? Erin asked. Paul hesitated. Erin, I need to ask you something. Go on, Erin replied. What is it? When was the last time you heard from Ellen? Paul asked quietly. Erin chuckled. Ellen, still on that girl. She left the company not long after you headed back to college. Paul said nothing, waiting. I haven't seen her since last year, Erin continued. We used to bump into each other around town, but she always seemed happy, though. He added with a small pointed laugh. Happy without you. Paul remained silent. After a short pause, Erin asked, wait, what's going on with you? Didn't you get married? Paul's voice broke. Erin, my boy has been missing for 2 days. I'm trying to find any connection I can. The line went quiet. Oh man, I'm so sorry. Do you think Ellen has anything to do with his disappearance? And why would she? Erin asked quickly. I don't know, man. I'm confused. What are the police doing about it? Paul's composure finally cracked. Tears welled up as he replied, not much. Erin's tone softened. Don't worry, it's still early. You'll find him. Send me a photo. I'll help too. Paul immediately agreed and sent Gean's photo. Erin promised to share it and report any information. The call ended. Still, Ellen lingered heavily in Paul's mind, even though he told himself she would never harm him or his family. Something still didn't fit, some connection he couldn't yet see. Paul rested his forehead against the steering wheel and exhaled a long, shaky breath. After a moment, he muttered a single word to the empty car. Ridiculous. The idea of Eileen being a suspect was absurd. She was the type of person who wouldn't even hurt a fly. Shaking off the thoughts, he turned the ignition and pulled back onto the road, heading home to where Mia and Noel were waiting. Keep enjoying the episodes of Finding Gean at findinggean.wordpress.com.